What's happening, witches, brujas, magis, wizards, warlocks, fucking lichens, all those mythical motherfuckers
Vampires.
out there.
Vampires.
Vampires.
Yeah, you gotta get the
All
vampires.
my dragools out there.
Oh, yeah.
All my goblins and gremlins and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, the precious.
Yeah.
Precious. Schmeagle ass.
With black magic noise in this bitch.
New edition, mint condition.
It's BMN Mondays. Today's topic is getting your shit together. And we got our special guest, motherfucking Ready Ron.
Ready, wrong, beats.
What's that?
Who has
Ready?
many years of experience. And
What do you mean, a fucking up? Yeah.
But you gotta fuck up to get your shit together.
Ooh,
you know?
I did a lot of that.
So you gotta have both.
I did a
you gotta have
whole lot
both.
of that
Yes,
shit.
yeah. Hey, I know all about that.
Oh, yeah.
But only if grandmama could see me now.
Hey.
So, do you have your shit together? Let's just start off with
Yeah.
that.
Comment below.
You
Comment
have your
below
shit
if you
together.
got your shit together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And don't you
It's
lie to us.
2020.
Because normally it's the first one that jumps in and says, yes, you're a lying
You
bastard.
lie.
Exactly.
And your name is Mud.
How does one exactly get their shit together?
That's a good question for
What
a person who has their shit together.
Well, I think you're never gonna have your shit together.
100% I agree with you.
You're never gonna have it together, but you're only gonna strive to get your shit together.
You know, everything you do, you only promise today. And you make today your best day. And you do the best that you can to do right by you. Because when you do that, then you can do right by other people.
Yeah.
You've got a bunch of people out there that their only sense of accomplishment is to get over on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just, do the best that you can do by doing the right thing. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do and be the best you can be. And that's a good start. I did a lot of horrible things in my younger life, man. And I made a conscious decision to move in a different direction, and to walk a different path.
Do you think, was there like a moment where you had an epiphany, like, I gotta get my shit together? Or was it just like over time you were like, I just want to live a better life?
I had enough. I had enough. I'm 14 years clean and sober.
Amazing, man.
I took my drug addiction across 100 miles of soft sand in foreign lands. I got tired of getting in trouble, getting out, being on what y'all call parole here. What is that shit?
Just like some step program.
No. I'm not. It's felony probation.
Yeah, I think it is just probation.
No, it's not called. It's something else. It's called. But I would get out. I would violate. I'd get out. I'd violate by not reporting. Fuck you. Catch me if you can. Get out. Go in. Get out. Do the same shit all over again. I got tired of that shit. There was a time where I was in Monroe camp for violating, and I was a short time. I did like 30 days. No. They gave me 60 days. And I did 45 days, and one of the big dope boys from the Asian dope boys from the jungle came in. He got popped. He didn't have nothing on him. Now, there was a group of people up in there from that circle, that Chinatown circle, that when he came in, they thought he came in with something, and when it was time to reciprocate or to receive back, he said, bro, I don't have nothing, man. I can't believe these motherfuckers. When I'm out on the street, I'm feeding them, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah, 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 blah. Man, they won't even give me, because, they won't say a pack of ramen, they'll say noodles. He said, these motherfuckers won't even give me one noodle. And I just said, man, I got you. Because I just finished robbing a couple of fishermen. They wanted a hotel of crack and some girl. They got They got a hotel of crack and a girl, all right? You other guys who go out on a fishing boat and decide to want to come back and smoke some crack and try to get your ding-a-ling kissed and touched on by one of these crack holes, stop hiding your money in the bathroom in between the garbage bags in the fucking garbage can. I'm hip to it.
So you got a little bit of money.
Oh, no, I had more than a little bit of money.
Dude, because they come back with like $30,000.
No, boy, I had more than a little bit of money. I had a little bit of money. Okay, I'll keep it real with you. I got them for $12,000. But there were other times where I've gotten other guys for more. And I've always had outside special stashes for money. So if I ever got popped, I never had to explain where this money came from, because if I get caught with that and the money, that's drug money. But when they caught me, I had a couple $100 on me. So guess what my commissary looked like?
Yeah.
Looking lovely.
My commissary was on full.
That's
So
what's
what I did was I packed 2 suitcases of shit and sent it over. And when he told me, find me when you get out. When I got out, because he knew the date, the whole neighborhood had a reward if they brought me to him. Baby, I love you. This is gonna be horrible. This next part is gonna be horrible. So I get out, you know, they drop you off in Everett from Monroe.
Yeah.
You get on the bus, they drop you up downtown. So I get off the bus by Westlake Mall, walk up by the Columbia store, jump on a bus that takes me through Pioneer Square, and I'm not even halfway to Pioneer Square. Somebody gets on the bus, and the Vietnamese dude's talking about, hey, New York, Doma, hey, come with me. Long look for you. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get away from you because now I'm worried because now all these other dope fiends are gonna want to follow, thinking they're gonna get a reward from the dope man for bringing me. So I get to Chinatown. We go up in the jungle. Long calls everybody because it was different back then. It was really different. There was so much drugs up in here to the point where I was one of the only ones that wasn't Vietnamese that was up in this tent. We were cooking kilos up in the fucking bushes. The bushes would be as wide as your apartment, bro.
Damn.
We would cut in under
have a little
and put
fort in there.
tents in the bushes.
Fucking
we would cut
crazy.
in, and cops would come through there and walk past them, and
Right.
we smoking, and they're walking past. They can't even see us. Some real Genghis Khan, Vietnam War type tactics. Long puts me in a tent and told me you want for nothing while you're here. So he sticks me in the tent with a box of pipes, a piece of crack that looked like a cue ball.
Oh my God.
And 2 girls. And a guard outside the fucking tent.
Oh
that better not move. Better not disturb me.
You like royal?
So now,
crackhead
so hold on,
royalty.
wait a minute. So even though these 2 women, you know, forgive me, you know, for being a piece of shit during that time, it was like Ringling Brothers Circus up in that motherfucker. It's horrible. It's like Ringling Brothers Circus, and now I'm tired of them.
Yeah.
So I tell security, put them out. And then, you know, I'm in there for a minute. Next thing I know, this motherfucker bring 2 more girls up in there.
Jesus.
So, mind you,
Yeah.
I mean, these motherfuckers are flipping through hoops of fire wearing gasoline underwear. So, rule number one. The convict knows this. Rule number 1: when you get out of jail, get rid of them fucking those clothes because it's bad luck. You don't wear the same clothes you got arrested in. I told dude out front, I said, yo, tell Long, come here, man. I said, bro, man, I gotta go get some new clothes, man. I can't, you know, even though I'm running up in here like Benny Hill. I need new clothes. So he said, okay, don't mind, tell me what size. I sent somebody over to Goodwill for you, brother. You don't go nowhere, you don't need nothing. I said, no. Now, mind you, and remember, I had money too. I wasn't spending shit. So I said, no, I gotta go for myself. I gotta go. And something hit me. I was like, I'm so tired of this shit.
Oh wow.
Like, I got more crack than I need. I'm in there with the trapeze artist.
Yeah, right.
I said, nah, I'll be right back. He was like, nah, don't mind New York. No, we got you. Just tell me, you want us to go Ross? You want us to go wherever you want? You said, no. He said, brother, you took care of me when nobody else would. And what's crazy, it was what you call one of those big money days. It was the first of the month time where Social Security, disability, welfare was coming out.
So everybody's coming out the woodwork.
Everybody's coming in and out.
Yeah.
But for some strange reason, I don't know why, I walked out the main fucking path that takes you toward Dearborn, and there was nobody. There was nobody. I'm not gonna say it was God. There was no bright light. There was no angelic voices in the background. But in my heart, I just had enough.
Yeah.
I had enough. So when I got through the Bush area and got to Dearborn directly across from the Goodwill there, I looked at Goodwill. I looked at the bus stop. I looked at the Goodwill. I looked at the bus stop. I looked at the Goodwill. I looked at the bus stop. When I turned my head a little further, the fucking number 42 was turning the corner. I went across the street and jumped on that bus, and I haven't looked back since.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This September 13th, will be 14 years.
Damn, bro.
I jumped on the fucking bus. I went downtown. There was a drop-in center called the 3rd Avenue Family Center that was through Compass Alliance. It was on 3rd and Virginia. I knew that they did laundry. I knew that they gave you showers, the whole nine. I set up for a shower. They said it's gonna be about 2 hours. I said, no problem. I hit my little money stash, and I'm sitting on a little money. Remember, I get back on the bus, which is, the bus stop is right in front. I get on the bus. I get off the bus in front of the Columbia store because I'm walking to Ross, and I hear, hey, New York, because that's what they called me on the street, Chinatown, New York. And I turn around, and it's this girl I know named Danielle, and she's pushing a baby carriage. And I'm thinking, no, we never did nothing. I said, hey, how you doing? She said, oh, well, I'm 16. You know, I don't fuck around no more. This is the baby. I'm 16 months sober. I'm like, that's good for you. I'm so proud. She said, are you still fucking around? I said, I quit.
Damn. You had made the decision earlier that day.
Once I jumped on the bus, I knew it was over. And she said, well, if you're serious, there's a meeting at the Recovery Cafe on 2nd and Bell. And I said, well, I'm on my way to get me some fresh clothes because I look like deep fried dog shit right now. Went to Raw. She said, well, I'll go with you. And I'm like,
I didn't ask for that, motherfucker.
I ended up going to this AA meeting. I listened. I didn't say anything. And Danielle walked my first year sobriety with me. We remain friends. She's real cool with me and my girl. You know, we talk sometimes once, maybe twice a week. So any of y'all that were entertained by that nightmarish story that we were giggling, laughing at, that's not a good thing. That's a fucking horrible thing.
Right.
And me making a conscious decision, you know what I mean, to change my life, gave me the opportunity to be one small portion of the man that I was meant to be before living that lifestyle.
I have a question for you, though.
Here it comes.
So, what was the hardest point? Was it the first day or the 14th year? What was the hardest day? Like
Every day.
every day?
Every day. Because everybody's alcoholism and addiction is different. 1% of my addiction was the mood and mind altering chemical. The other 99% was the behavior. I was addicted to fucking chaos. I loved it. I loved it. I came from Gotham City to Seattle. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from Gotham City. So I'm from the city that never sleeps. When my girl came with me, she was like, ooh, this is too much. So I was more addicted to the hustle and bustle of everything. And so once I realized what my real addiction was, that's what I focused on. Because like I said, only for me, I can't speak for other people. Only 1% was the mood and mind altering chemical. That one thing, that one little piece, everything that I did evolved around it.
Right.
So once I moved that one piece, everything else had to change. And what happens is, people are stupid as fuck to treat people bad. You are some stupid fucks when you treat, because you have no idea what people were doing prior to their alcoholism and addiction.
That's true.
Because I got caught up with something once, man, and ended up catching a robbery charge. I had already been in Seattle and I had left because at one point I got tired of the disrespect that these cats were giving to their customers. And see, I'm really from the era of the drug dealer, and with hip hop right now, it's really the era of the drug addict. And cowards.
Shit.
And cowards. These cowards so real quick to pull a pistol, but scared to knuckle up. I'm from the era of I will punch you in your fucking mouth. I come from a family of a few crooks, a few Christians, and a whole bunch of trained fighters.
Oh, damn.
Let's just say people talk that shit about me and DMX and when I was rapping back then.
We're gonna have to circle back on that one.
A lot of people don't know that my brother was kind of in a similar situation with Wesley Snipes, and every time I watch Wesley fight, you can see the same. I can see the similarities in the first system of martial arts that my brother studied. I can see it, and so a lot of people didn't know that, and so the lack of respect for their customers. Okay, so. This is so fucked up because at the time I was in a complete different situation. I had a vehicle, I had pretty decent clothes. I had a gun or two, and these guys didn't want to mess with me at first because I dressed too nicely to be a smoker. I was dressing better than them. My gear, but I was still kind of homeless. But I had some type of ethics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, my gear was tight. I was driving.
Getting your shit together. You got to dress for the job you want.
Right.
I remember I was driving a 96 Grand Am.
There we go.
I was driving a 1996 Grand Am GT. I had rims and beats in my
Jesus.
shit. Like everything I drive, right? But I never let nobody see it. I always parked away. You know, and this was really before the Chinatown's Greatest Mystery era. And so I was buying dope from this one guy, like, for a while, right there on 3rd and Yesler. And the one night, it was 20 minutes to 12. I still had 3 active bank accounts that I could get into. And so I came back and I said, yo, my man, listen, I got like $7. Why don't you let me get one and meet me at the Bank of America in Chinatown? And yeah, you know, I got you. He was like, oh, well, you know, my pimping, you know, because he's in front of his boys. He's like, why don't you just go get it and come back with it? I said, what? Because that's a pimp to a hoe phrase. The one thing we don't have respect for is pimps in New York. So I said, really the fuck? Okay. I'll be right back. His partner runs up, here, OG. Well, here, G, just take this. I got you. Just fuck with me next time. I said, yeah, I will see you. I went down to the bank. I came back.
Delicious.
I came back in my car. I came back slumping. And dude, the same guy that was disrespectful to me, this motherfucker ran over. He said, oh, yeah, you gonna have to let me get this, man. I said, yeah, get in. I put it in first gear because it's thick. I shoot up fucking Yesler, right? Make that right turn. I said, yo, the cops. He said, where? Boom, I make the turn. I go down and I shoot through Chinatown. Right? Get down by Airport Way. I pull the money out, right? Now, he's not knowing what's happening because I got a whole Glock sitting right next to him.
Oh, shit.
So I pull the windows down while he's doing that. And I'm like, make sure no cops are coming. And he's not looking. Now I got the gun right here, right? The gun is sitting right here. So he reaches down in his pants. And I said, yo, check again, make sure the cops. He looks away. The next thing you know, I hit him with the butt of the gun and shot out the window. I said, you hoe ass motherfucker. You thought I was some type of pussy ass motherfucker? You got me fucked up. He's like, man, what's up, man? What's up, man? Stop playing. I'm like, I ain't playing. Skin down. Yeah. Because could you imagine getting slapped with a gun and then it goes off?
Right.
He's freaking out.
Your ears ringing and shit.
Yeah. I said, man, take that motherfucking shit off.
Oh
and
my
he
God,
did that.
bro.
Listen, he said, yeah, I'm gonna see you. I said, say that again. So, this is horrible. I shouldn't be laughing like this. So,
Going down memory lane and shit.
so
I know, man.
So I know I'm a hot boy now. Because once he gets back to whoever he was hustling for, whatever, now it's on and popping.
Exactly.
So I go on a rampage. I robbed about 30 motherfuckers, man.
Oh my God, bro.
In less than a 24-hour time period. I was getting all them little young dope boys, getting them all. Listen, bro. Listen, man.
Holy shit.
I was trying to make it back to New York, right? So I'm driving cross country and smoking. And any stop that I make, if I find a stupid motherfucker that's selling crap, he's got to take his, give it up. I do make it back to New York, right?
You drove from Seattle to New York?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Just robbing fools the whole time? Oh my
Man,
God.
listen. I stopped it because I got family in Texas. I stopped in Texas.
This is a movie, man.
I stopped in
What the fuck
Texas,
is this?
sold the Grand Am, bought another car, got rid of it, bought another car because I had the money to do it and just kept it pushing. I ended up getting caught up about a year and a half, 2 years later. I got pulled over for a taillight being out.
Oh, fuck.
And there was
it's always some dumb shit like
and
that.
there was a warrant for my arrest for armed robbery in Seattle. I said, armed robbery?
I don't remember doing that.
Armed robbery? Your face. I come all the way back to Seattle. As soon as I get to King County Jail, there's a keep away on me. Do you know what a keep away is? Mm-hmm. That means there's a conflict of interest between you and another inmate.
Oh.
Come to find out, this dude is in here for his third direct sale to a narcotics officer.
Oh, fuck.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I lied my motherfucking ass off and I beat the case. Went to court. I said, you know, a lot of people, I said, I'm a drug addict. I'm a crack cocaine addict. And my so-called victim is a drug dealer. I said, what really happened is I was buying drugs from this guy. And the one time he sold me fake drugs. I said I was such an avid addict that I couldn't even wait to get a half a block away before trying to smoke or use them, and realized what he sold me wasn't real. When I went back, approached him on it, he attacked me and had no idea that I knew how to defend myself. And so what happened was I beat him out of his clothes. Your clerk should have the information up there. If you take a look, I had just went to the bank. I just went to bank. The bank statements are in there. If you follow the timeline, like I said, there are certificates, there are certificates, there are certificates. For the police athletic league for boxing, for martial arts, for martial arts, for martial arts. You know what I mean? I said, so there was no gun involved. This man was embarrassed. That a crackhead beat him out of his clothes. I said the paperwork, I sent all the paperwork. I don't understand how you didn't receive it. The prosecutor, I'm looking at it, the prosecutor's got it right there. They keep trying to have me take a plea on a crime I didn't commit.
Right.
So 3 days later, the guards came upstairs and said, Wilson, pack up! What, you transfer me? Nah, you released. And yeah, all charges dismissed. So,
Man, listen to these wild ass stories and look at this man. This is a fucking pillar of the goddamn community over here.
Yeah.
I've done so many horrible things. I've done so much dirt, but I was given a chance. There are some people who get out there and never make it back. So this is the reason why I do what I do, because when I decided to take that step, there were a few key pieces that helped me along my path. I ended up in a work for housing program. They ended up creating a fucking position for me because they noticed I wasn't a turnip. I might have drove the turnip truck, but I wasn't in the back with the turnips. And so they allocated and created a position for me, which was an outreach coordinator. And I was the one sitting down with the city council and all of the politicians, you know, for funding and stuff like that. But in the process of all of that, hip hop has always been my life. So mind you, I'm in the shelter. I was so low tech that the first thing it was a DOD foot pedal looper.
Oh, wow.
And the fucking 4-track. You know, then I ended up getting my hands on a bigger 4-track. And then
An 8-track.
Then the MPC 500.
See, that changed the fucking
What
game.
inspired you to get into music in the first place?
I am hip hop. There's only very few in this city that could sit down with me and have a real educational conversation because I lived it. So there's nothing that anybody can tell me about those years.
Do you want to argue with Ready Ron about hip hop? Call in.
Yes, please.
Go ahead and call in and debate Ready Ron about hip hop.
And you know what's funny is I listen.
Listen, you know what ruins everybody's good time is
An empty
alcohol.
bottle?
Okay, you can't be doing this shit, man. You can't be drinking this fucking alcohol. Okay. Don't drink the alcohol.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Well, there goes my coffee.
Yeah.
But that's fucked up.
He's still drinking though. You gotta get your life together. Stop drinking this fucking alcohol, man.
So sick.
There's nothing, I mean, I lived it, I loved it, and I am hip hop, and that's it. You know, everybody wants to talk to me about the DMX thing. I don't want to talk about that shit.
But battle rapping wasn't the only thing DMX did with Ready Ron.
But then you brought it up though.
You know, I'm just gonna make a long
now we
story
wanna
short.
talk
I'm
about it.
gonna make a long story. I'm gonna make a long story short. There was a rough time in my life. I was doing a lot of shit. He was doing a lot of shit.
Every once in a while, you know, I would maybe take a puff off a joint. It just wasn't a part of what I wanted to do. But Ready Ron that up.
I never passed him no lace crack blunt.
He came back with a blunt rolled up. You know, he lit the blunt and passed it around, and I just knew that, you know, something wasn't right. Found out later that, you know, he had put some coke in the blunt.
Keep it a buck with you? No, I'm gonna keep it bigger than a buck. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I don't give a fuck what none of you think. I am very proud of that man. I am very proud of that man, because those of you who are sitting back that are passing judgment, not one of you have even touched any form of real greatness. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to pass judgment on that man. Everybody knows that I was the one rapping during all of those battles prior to him getting on. Everybody knows that we went from project to project, from borough to borough, and buried cats. I don't like being lied on, but I am still proud of his accomplishments. And I greatly appreciate the fact that that whole first CD sound like me. And the one thing he did say in the book, he gave me props for my mic skills. He did give me props, even though VH1 behind the music shitted on me.
Yeah, of course. They're trying to sensationalize shit too.
And I'm very proud to know that I did something to add to that form of greatness. Man, stop playing.
No.
That's fucking dope.
Y'all please stop asking me about that man. Please.
Yeah.
Cut DMX out of the conversation.
Because that was a moment, and there was a moment in our lives that there was very bad and it was very, very good. But I did not sell him no crack. I did not put no pipe in his mouth.
Okay.
I did not put no lace blunt. We were all doing that wild shit. Back to the subject.
Yeah.
I changed my life around. I started doing some different things. I gave back to the community because I've taken so much. I do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I don't do this shit for you. I do it for first myself because it's the right thing to do. And then I do it for those who are in fucked up positions, because when I was there, like I said, nobody took me by the hand and said, here, Ron, we go this way. No, Ron, these are the steps you have to take. And if you do this, I'll ride this out with you. So I took those fucking steps. Those people rode it out with me. And the harder I worked, the more they stood by me, because what you say means nothing. What you do will say everything.
Sir.
You know, what you do will say everything. I look forward to going to New Horizons Teen Drop-In Center and helping them kids.
Hell yeah.
I used to be one of them. Do you know what I mean? Shout out Beyond Project. Shout out Rachel.
That's great.
So yeah, Ron, what you got going on these days, man? Other than, you know what I'm saying, cutting hair and giving back to the community, and what are some of the other projects you got going on? Because you are a busy motherfucker.
I'm one of the luckiest beat makers in Seattle. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the most talented hip-hop artists here, and that is a blessing.
Now, had I not recorded a song with you, I may disagree with you, but
I did some work with two members of Alpha Platoon. We created a group called Sword School. Did work with Mario Castellini. That's my man. Peace and Red Velvet, Ill Writers Guild, two members of Black Magic Noise, Fallon Sierra. It's on a project. It's out. I did some work that's about to be released with Shamel. There's Jewel Cypher. There's Mojo Barnes, who that's a project I'm really, really proud of.
our previous guests.
Yeah. I'm really proud of that project. Seven the Panther. Seven is another honest writer. One half of Shorty Fresco, Jamel Moxie. Soul the Interrogator. Now Billy Soul. I am about to release a lot of stuff, man. I'm so thankful for being invited here. I enjoy any time we talk with or without the camera, because we all have an opportunity to build and learn. Shout out Black Magic Noise for having me here.
This motherfucker.
Wait.
Yeah.
There you go.
That shit right here. Hell yeah. Ron, it was a fucking pleasure having you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
so much, man.
Actually, the
Appreciate
pleasure
you.
is all mine. Anytime, I'm welcomed. I mean, it's a blessing, man.
We got to do this
Rock,
right.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Yep. Are you ready for a contest of
Okay.
of strategy?
Okay.
Skill and valor.
Okay,
Skill
be
and
careful,
valor.
because you know how I get down. Here we go.
At the RPS.
Here we go.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't do that.
No. Okay. It's
Just let him win. Anyway.
No. What is it? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Rock.
Okay, here we go.
Rock.
All right, let's try it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Just do it, man.
All right, we go.
All right, cool. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, damn, I'm out.
Damn, all right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nice. That was epic, yo. That was the most epic battle we've had so far.
Shit, I wasn't going down without a fight, bitch. I told you I'm on your asses.
You saw him train for it? Come
bro.
on.
Yeah, you saw the training.
Oh, bro,
episode.
don't leave us in suspense. What is it?
That's still
What is it?
Never mind, it's cool.
No,
bro.
no,
No fucking
mind.
no
way.
fucking way. Are you
Never
serious?
mind, dude. I
Are
just
you
don't wanna
serious
talk
right
about it,
now?
What is it?
Never mind.
Ready?